Am I an appropriate length away from the camera? I think I am. As long as I don't back up anymore and knock down this background. I'm going to spray some setting spray. Because I can. What's good? How you doing? It's your girl D, back with a video blog. The Adventures of Online Dating. We're up to number 7. This is a really interesting series, let me tell you. So, without further ado, number 1, profile pictures. Specifically, shirtless pictures. So, gentlemen, I understand. It's a double-edged sword, honestly, because you know, from one perspective, obviously, if you're posting shirtless pictures and you're physically fit, you know, you're proud of yourself. I get that, all right. But the other instance is, what type of message you trying to send, though, fam? Now, it depends. Because there's been some pictures that I've swiped through that's okay, cool. I'm just out here in the great wilderness with my shirt off, being a man. And then there's some of those where it's nothing but neck below to right where the pelvic hair begins. Like, oh, yes, you see this washboard body, but obviously I'm naked. You just can't see it. Like, really, what kind of message are you trying to send with that? Now, also, while we're on profile pictures, what is up with you guys that have these pictures of you on these dating sites with other women? Like wedding pictures, like at your wedding, pictures of you out at the club. And I understand, you know, like I do understand that there are some platonic opposite gender friendships out there. I get that. I've got a couple male friends that I may pose in a picture with, but they're not about to go put that picture of us up on their profile for a dating site. I know that. My best friend, she actually does have a picture of me on her Tinder profile, but that's because she is technically Caucasian and she likes to have a picture of me on her profile to try to weed out any white supremacists or racists. Like, look, this is my best friend and she's black. If you have an issue with that, just swipe left. So I get it from a female perspective in some instances, but from a male perspective, and then you hit me up like, you know, what's good? How you doing, sexy? Just no. Number 2. Let me bring this one up. No, did I block him? I don't know. I've blocked quite a few people recently. Yeah, I did block that guy. Oh well. So I swiped right, and on Plenty of Fish, on Plenty of Fish and OkCupid, you can actually message somebody without them swiping right or whatever by indicating that it's a mutual match. So I swiped right and went ahead and sent a message saying, hey, you know, hey there. And so the guy responded, hey, how you doing? I was like, I'm good, how are you? He's like, I'm fine. Where's your man at? Shouldn't my presence on a dating site be indicative of the fact that I don't have one? Then he said, oh, well, why don't we do something about that? Motherfucker. Now, I do get it, and I briefly mentioned in a previous video that I have cheated, I've been cheated on, and I've been the person that a couple people have sought to cheat on their significant others with. So, you know, back in my whole years, okay, I don't condone cheating now. I don't. And because infidelity isn't going to bring about anything but negativity in some way, shape, or form. But the fact that you actually had to reaffirm that, you know, like, you could have rephrased that question so much better. Like, you know, what is it that you're looking for on this site? Or maybe put that as a disclaimer in your profile, like, hey, if you've got a dude on the side or whatever, or you're looking to make me your side dude, miss me with that bullshit. I appreciate that. And I've run across a couple profiles that have been that openly blunt. But for you to just respond to my message and say, where your man at? First of all, wasn't that the cat call from, you know, like 2012 or older? Where your man at? And then even then, if we respond, where your man at home? Oh, he don't mind you having friends, dude. Motherfucker. Anyways, so whatever. If I'm on a dating site, it's because I am seeking to maybe find a man. So, next up. And this is just a pet peeve of mine. Chocolate is not a compliment. I don't know how many times I get hit up with, initiate the conversation. Salutations, how you doing? Good evening. Like, what's up, chocolate? Ooh, you got chocolate skin. Dang, how you doing, Miss Chocolate? Motherfucker, I know what shade I'm is. You think that's going to get you in? That's going to make you more appealing by noting that I'm obviously a brown girl. Yes, I'm Cocoa Brown, but thank you, Captain Obvious. But no, that does not make you any more alluring or intriguing by you stating or addressing me the hue that I may be comparable to. Chocolate. How would you feel if I called you a dumbass? Because I'm just, hey, you stating the obvious, let me state the obvious. Next. I am not here for your failed attempts at being a famous rapper. I don't. And this is no dig to those who honest and truthfully have made music a career. I get that. I really do. You know, there's outside ventures. There's absolutely nothing wrong with outside ventures. Hell, my YouTube is an outside venture. I get that. But shameless promo for your recording studio or your entertainment label or your record label or your latest album or your latest song on SoundCloud. Shameless promo in a dating site. Like, get it how you live. I ain't the one. I'm just saying. I'm swiping through and again, I'm not trying to dig at those who actually honest and truthfully have made it a career, but if you have to seek promotion, if you can't promote or market yourself in any other means of media outside of a dating site, that says something to me. Now, I know that Tinder tends to pull profile pictures over from Facebook, so I can kind of give you like maybe a 40% pass on Tinder, but OkCupid and Plenty of Fish, where you can go ahead and choose what pictures to upload, and you go ahead and do a screenshot of whatever your mixtape is. Speaking of, shit, I forgot to mention this in the pictures. Damn it. There was this one guy who swiped right on me, and he was sitting in the front seat of his car, right? He was sitting in the front seat of his car, and he had the sun visor flipped down and the little personal mirror opened, and he took a picture of himself in that mirror. Fam. You are that damn pressed for pictures that you can't actually take a selfie in this day and age, or get somebody else to take a picture of you? You're gonna take a picture of yourself in the sun visor and then use that as a profile picture? Anyways, so sidebar tangent on that. This next one. Imposing religious beliefs or lack thereof. Now, for me, y'all already know, I believe in God and Jesus knows that I am a heathen. But I love him though. And he knows I ain't shit. But I believe in him. Okay, cool. Now, am I going to force that belief down your throat? No, I'm not. I respect you and whatever it is that you believe. But also at the same time, I ask for that same respect in return. So for you to tell me about how it is that we should be praying to a sun god, and there's nothing wrong with, researching or enlightening yourself or Googling or, obtaining additional information. I find no fault in that. You can't know until you learn. And by learning, you gain knowledge. And knowledge is power. I agree. I get that. 100%. But I feel that you should not force your religion or your religious beliefs or your lack of religious beliefs on me as what it is that I should be doing. Like, no, fam, I only speak for me, myself, and I, Diana Alexander. You do not speak for me. You can speak for yourself. You can go ahead and do whatever it is that you want to do, fam, but you cannot speak for me. And what it is that you believe may not be what it is that I believe. And I do not think any lesser of you as a result of that, but I will think lesser of you if you try to force me to think like you. I think for me, myself, and I with one brain for me. That's it, that's all. So the thoughts that are in your brain, or the lack of thoughts that are in your brain, actually create sentences that flow out of your mouth in the form of you should. No. Bye. Bye. Done. Good. Miss me with that. Okay. And last but not least, I know that you guys were wondering what happened with the guy from the last Adventures of Online Dating, the scientific experiment. What ended it, because he has since been blocked. Y'all already knew he was gonna be blocked. Y'all already knew. Like, ooh, if I didn't get a YouTube video out of it, but still, y'all knew he was gonna be blocked. What did it? Because there were certain things that my instinct was like, fuck it. No more. I'm like, I can try to see. Maybe try. No. So what did it is when we finally had a phone conversation, and I figured, because I kept having to explain shit over and over again, and like constructive criticism and like almost coaching. Like, seriously, when you're going to do this is a potential thing that could happen. If you're going to ask me for a full body pic during booty call hours, fam, it can be misconstrued. The fact that you don't find fault with this is an issue. All I'm making is suggestions. You can do whatever it is that you want to with them, but at least listen. So I figured, since I didn't want the text message to be misconstrued, I would call him. So I called and I said, hey, I'm running late. Gotta go get my son. We gotta head to karate. Okay, cool. I just left out of work. He said, make my money, woman. You just never, ever, until the day I die or beyond, am I going to make another man money. Let alone for him to actually put some kind of possessive noun in association with my finances. Yeah. Now, I understand that there are those who do have the alpha male mentality, to where They are the head of the household. They are the sole provider. They're the breadwinner. I get that, to where there's the mindset that, okay, I don't necessarily, if I were to be in that type of relationship, I don't have to provide or whatever. But that wasn't the comment. The comment was, make my money, woman. And he meant it as a joke, but his jokes were horrible. Oh, his jokes were just shitty. And I understand that what really did it was in another text message where I'm like, okay, like, you know, you could have phrased the sentence better. And he's like, okay, I gotta work on that. You see why people run from me now? Like, if that wasn't enough of a red flag, and like I said, I normally would have blocked him, just for the fuck shit that he asked about the full body picture. And then after all of that mess, and I actually sent him the picture, he didn't say anything about it. Like, you want to see what it is that you're getting yourself into? Okay, here's a picture of me at my graduation, which I was looking motherfucking amazing at. And then after that, when finally I'm like, okay, well, I'm going to bed, and he's like, oh my gosh, you're so beautiful. I'm like, yes, motherfucker, I know, but you raised all that hell and had me doing all of these damn 4, 5, 6 paragraph text messages because you couldn't comprehend where it is that you fucked up because you don't think that there's anything wrong. Blocked. Oh, man. I'm sorry I had to bring y'all that. You don't even understand how long I was holding on to that Snapchat video just because I wanted to wait to upload it a little bit just to let it simmer some. Like, that really happened. Just fuck. Alright, cool. But yeah, if you ever in your life make any kind of statement in regards to what it is that I do with my finances benefiting you personally, sir, you got another thing coming. Just saying. So, to summarize this dating rant, pictures. The shirtless pictures with other women, as well as a lack of quality pictures, so that you have to take a picture of yourself in the sun visor. Imposing religious beliefs upon oneself or lack thereof. Chocolate is not a compliment. I'm not here for your failed attempts at being a famous rapper. Where your man at? Even though I'm on a dating site, low-key kind of trying to find one. And the statement, make my money, woman. Fuck you, buddy. His name is Ronnie, by the way. I never got a last name. But if you're not here for me, my opinion, my shenanigans, or flagrant use of the word motherfucker, that's fine. There is an X in that corner for you to click, get your life, and get the entire fuck up off my channel. But if you are here for my shenanigans, you are beautiful, amazing, wonderful, spectacular. Told you before and I'll tell you again, if no one else has told you. I appreciate you. You guys have a wonderful night.